Okay. Hello. You're at Mother's Tarot with Loretta. Hello, all. Checking in. Got an update for you. Um, I know I've got some new subscribers, and I think it's because of the deck, actually. And I really appreciate that. And welcome, all of you. And that's what my update is about. And after I get done with the update on the deck, I'm going to pull for the collective. Okay, just a blind read, message from above, and then I've got some oracle cards standing by, and anyway, and I want to show you. I redesigned. I had to uh, update the art I had used on the back of the deck. You know, this one right here. You see these symbols, all these little doodads. Well, those were artists that supplied Canva, you know. And I've been on Canva a couple of years, paying for it a couple of years, and I did not click into, the artists have to get paid they got to get their royalties, all right? So, and it's same with the little gifts that I used in some of the cards. In addition, um, take for example, my own little two pentacles, my little hippy dippy girl. So if you see here, AI, because AI and I work together to produce these images, I described and imagined and asked AI to sketch it up for me. And this is how I came about. But you see, AI had a little problem with the pentacles, getting them exactly right. And so I used Canva, like little line things to try to square them out. And then I skinnied this up a little bit. So she's got two fingers actually on each hand, but it didn't show in here because, you know. So anyway, that is fixed. So I purchased gifts, that I could use in my decks that weren't going to violate any copyright law. So I paid the artists for everything I used. And also the fonts, I was shocked. The fonts. So, and Canva was no help in locating any artists or even contacting them. But I used AI, and luckily, this artist is listed on Google fonts also. She's got her own website with the help of AI. So that's how I located the artist of the font, and I paid her for the rights to use them. So everything's all legit and on the up and up. It is cool. So, but anyway, I want to show you. I AI and I did some. Oh, I know it's gonna. I've got a balancing act going on here and failed me. Um, but AI and I, uh, we also reimagined the Eye of Horus, which, and mine, the one I'm using, it's Eye of Horus, but it's not just the black and white little diddly line. So I'll try to find it here. I've got one document set up so I can show you the hand one, and I used my hand holding three cards and the AI process and all that. And let me see if I can bring it up for you because I tried to get this. Yeah, I should be able to right here. Come on. Is it? Nope. Let me see if I can do it again. Oh, I didn't mean it. I'm gonna look all my stuff there. Okay. All right. Does this, I don't know if you can see this or not. Okay. I got that and share. I hit the share button. Okay. I clicked that down. Can you see me? I can see it now. So this is the hand. Yeah, I use my hand and I run it through AI. And anyway, we come up with this. So this is the one we use. And I like it just fine. And I don't know if I've got the Eye of Horus close by or not. Now, if you can see this, these are the images that we created and I've been working with. And some of them on here did not make the deck. Like that one guy right there. Okay, let me see what else we got. I got a lot of images on here. I've been going crazy working on this. And plus, I just finished redoing the or re-inputting, restructuring the entire deck. But it only took me 3 days and not 3 weeks, so I'm real pleased about that. Let me see if I can find my eye. Well, that's one of them, but that's not the one I'm using. Well, actually, there was two of them, but I'm not using either one of them. Let me see, more hands. Come on. Come on. Well, yeah. Okay. Here it is. Only I removed the background on it. So it's just the white. But look at that. This would be the eye on it, on the front. You know, that'll replace this hand or this eye right here, of course. So, but when you've got it enlarged, it is just so cool. All the little intricacies and symbols, shapes in it. Did a real good job. And if I could change the iris to a green, I would. Yeah. I've got a hazel eye, so but maybe in a future run. We'll see if I can do that. I don't know. But so anyway, okay. So I'm gonna stop the share now. There. All right. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Okay. Drop my stuff here. Hang on. Uh, just a second. Okay. Now, I have a favor to ask y'all that for you that have decided you want a deck, I have contacted, let's see, who am I using? I believe I'm going to be using, oh, yeah, Board Games Maker. All right. So I sent the team a message and I'm waiting to hear from them because I'm going to have them walk me through this. They're a fulfillment center also. So, and I've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 7 solids. I'm gonna buy one of the decks. Okay. Then I've got another 5, maybe in one of them, where I am going to I've got some people I'm giving them to. And but it's prototyping to fulfill to full production. And they're a fulfillment center. And they ship everywhere in the world. And uh the Better Business Bureau, not that they're one of them, because they don't, but they have them listed out of California. So, in fact, it was Citrus Grove, California. I think that's what it was. So anyway, that's how I found their location. I asked AI and did my own search, and that's what I found. So anyway, if you would like to get on the list, so in this way, because I hope to have order put in. What is this? This is the 19th. It depends on the cost of it. So, maybe it doesn't get put in until let's just say the 3rd of June. Okay. Let's just aim for the 3rd of June. I should have uh hoping I'll have everything pulled together by then, because I got to set up a PayPal account. I've got a separate account. I have got a business license on the way and all that. And so anyway, if you want a deck, and if you want to get on the mailing list, I have got a separate email account set up to deal with everything to do with LorettaAnn Creates, because I'm doing some creating. So my first name is Loretta, middle name is Ann, ANN, no E. So I have got myself an email address at gmx.com. All right. And I'm going to hold up a little thing for you so you can pause the screen and write it down. Okay. And in the subject line, okay, hold on. Right there. Okay, I think that's good. In the subject line, I want you to put in consultant tarot, TAROT. That's how you spell that. And there's my email address. Email me your name, and I'm going to need your address to ship it to you once the order goes in. All right. And but I'm not ready yet. And I also don't have the cost on it yet. I'll be getting a quote on that. So that's going to be all in the works. All right. So send me an email. Send me an email to LorettaAnn at gmx.com. Okay, that's why I've got the address for them. If you're interested in getting the deck, because I have to create a mailing list. Yeah. They got something in sheets. So I'm still limping along and figuring this out. I'm 70, and you can cut me some slack. Oh, it's been a journey, and I love it. I mean, how it's turned out, I couldn't hardly believe it at first, but yeah. My daughter says to me, let's see where we were in. I picked her up after work Saturday. Yeah. And because I used her car, I had to go into Aunt Bonnie's, hadn't been in there in a little while. For those of you that are new, my Aunt Bonnie has been racked with some major health issues over the last 20 years. And we're talking kidney dialysis for the last 4 years, 3 times a week. And then she's got a left shoulder, uh, bones out of the socket, out of the shoulder socket. It's just tendons, muscles, ligaments holding it, kind of connected. But anyway, so and I've been helping her since a year ago, Thanksgiving. So anyway, so after I did that, I went and got Shannon because I used a car. And we went to Walmart and we're chit-chatting around, and as we're moving through the sale racks, right? And I say something to her, and she comes over and she looks at me. She goes, Who are you and what have you done with my mother? I laugh. I totally understand. And I see her often, so she's fully aware of my uh, tarot and my spiritual journey and how I see the world. So, anyway, but I was talking about AI, and that's what that comment was about. Because until I read The Future Human, I would not entertain dealing with the AI. But after I read that book, it changed my mind, my perspective. It changed my perspective. And like the hangman, I surrender. AI is not anything new on this planet. Um, according to QI. And quantum intelligence in no way is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is programmed. It's programmed by a human being. Quantum intelligence comes from the heavens, the cosmos, the stars, the planets. It's all the energy in the universe out there that is quantum intelligence. Here on our piddly little earth, we have artificial intelligence. And God help us, you know, depending on who's programming it. And that's why I decided that after reading that because it really was a call for this, my mama. It really was a call for heart-centered souls, heart-centered humans. We all have souls. Heart-centered humans to interact with AI, to help what's going to come down in decade, another decade. And, it'll be another good versus evil type scenario. So, if those of us who are have benevolence in our heart, if we run from it, the grifters, the grifters will control it. Because, like I said, it's programmed by humans. So we need to be involved in this. Anyway, that's my thinking on it. That's my thinking on it. So, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do a reading. All right. I forgot to look at the clock again when I started recording. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. I can mute during the shuffle. All right. So you don't have to hear all that. Or do you want to hear it? Maybe you want to hear me shuffle the deck. Yeah. Because I'm not going to jack the camera around because I don't have it set up. I'm frugal and kind of probably fall on the minimalistic side and definitely eclectic. Definitely. So the cards show it too, I think. So the consultant tarot, it leans into the mysterious personalities and characters of the court cards and their energy into the pip cards. Yeah. So I did not know I was going to do that. I've been drafted by the universe. Oh, oh, come down. Okay. All right. All right, now we want to ask for a message from all of our spirit guides for the collective. Asking the spirit guides of the collective for them for a message using the Merkaba layout by Nicole. The message from our higher selves, from the universe, from the collective consciousness, the higher selves of the collective consciousness. Message of guidance for the collective. Okay. And we're going to look at what we do see in card number 1. We'll show the present element. All energy, everything's energy. Your energy, I'm energy. He, she, it, there, your pet. We're all energy. The chair you're sitting on is energy. So the computer screen or the TV screen you're watching me on, energy. All of it. Okay, and then second card that we don't see, the shadow element. And third card, hidden influences in plain sight. We do see. Fourth one, internal help. How to help yourself for success. Feeling good, managing. Card 5 is the external help. Okay. Those assisting you for success. The 6th card, what you don't see, is the hidden influence. And then the 7th card, the source within is the core of the issue. So that lies within the collective. Okay, so our first card out. Oh, okay. Well, we've got the 5 of Cups. Present element, what we do see. And this is the cups here. It's about connecting people and lives, right? And this is Mars energy. Mars is our warring state, our warring planet, what it's known for best, I guess. Okay, and then here we've got loss, regret, sorrow, disappointment, unexpected outcome. So the collective is feeling this energy, all right? The collective is feeling this energy. And that is the present element, what we do see. Now, I haven't been watching the news. I haven't been watching TV. I mean, my WWE wrestlers, God help me. I record them and watch them. And I think I've seen 4 Lawrence O'Donnells in the last 2 weeks on MSNBC. I really haven't been watching TV or the news. I'm barely getting any YouTubers watched, Alina, I watch when she puts one up. But I mean, it's getting more scattered in between the farther I get into this, getting my own deck to the final phase. So we've got loss, regret, sorrow, disappointment, and unexpected outcome. Core of issue. Well, no, the present element. That's the present element we do see. So what's out there? What is out there that you're seeing? It's regarding connecting people and lives. It has to do with loss, regret, sorrow, disappointment, or an unexpected outcome. Okay? So, you tell me what you think it is, because like I said, I've left myself pretty much cut off from everything. Okay, and now, so we do see that. So I'm gonna have to take a look around. Well, and I know some things have been happening. Okay, and then what we don't see, the shadow element. Oh, we got the moon. Okay, so we got hidden aspects. Okay, this is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. All right, and it's a no card over here. Okay, then we've got illusion. This is what this card resonates: illusion, lunacy, mystery, dichotomy, and the cyclical nature of life. All right, that's what we don't see. So this is going on because there's something we don't see. We do see this, evidently, but we're not seeing this. Or is it that we're feeling the loss? We're feeling the regret. We're feeling the sorrow. We're feeling the disappointment. And we've had unexpected outcomes every day in breaking news for the last 10 friggin' years. This is why I don't read on politics. So you tell me what you think this reading, what the guides are talking about. So I've had my head buried. Okay, what we do see, number 3, the hidden influences in plain sight. Oh, okay, we've got a woman, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now I had to do some fixing. I laid this out prettier, but I also embellished it a little bit. Queen of Pentacles, the doers and planners. She's ruled by Uranus and this is a yes card. She is a known hustler, contemplator. She's opulence. She's the monarch. She's devoted to family. Hidden influence in plain sight that we do see. So how many Queen of Pentacles have we got out there? Stacey Abram just popped into my head. You know, not only is this a doer and planner, but they're devoted to family. You know, that's like saying you're devoted to democracy for me. You know, but then she's the monarch. You know, yeah. Well, that's good though. That's a good to have a monarch. Well, for a little family, not for a whole country. I don't know if I go for that, but anyway. So this is a woman. Who do you see out there? Who's out there hustling? Who's out there contemplating, in the screen, talking to you and anyone who listens, who has opulence and is devoted to family? You let me know. I'd like to know. Okay, and now we have uh, uh, internal health. So this next card here tells us the guides are telling us the collective. The guides are speaking to the collective, how to help yourself. Oh, okay. Got the 7 of Pentacles. The doers and planners, ruled by Saturn, the yes card. This is about harvest, reflection, assessment of goods, find fiscal responsibility, and return on investment. Okay. So this is how we help ourselves. This is how the collective helps itself for success. All right. There needs to be an assessment of goods. Oh, I did hear that Walmart is rerouting. It'd be a nice word. Um, they're rerouting all of their uh, they're rerouting outside of what used to be the United States. We are now just plain old North America for the time being, at least in my humble opinion. Um, Boeing's, they've already checked out. At least this is what has been said. I mean, I'm in Northwest Washington State. Big employee, Boeing. I mean, their headquarters is here, right? There's relocating going on. But also, I just heard, I didn't do any deep dive or nothing, but I listened to someone say that, and what was, yeah, it was on the news, on the local news, that they've received an order for over 100 new planes. This is after, what is it? Is it Qatar or the Saudis that just bestowed a flying palace onto the grifter in chief? So something feels fishy, but it has for over a decade now. So, and who was the other one? Oh yeah, that's it. Well, I know Amazon, they're doing some serious rerouting. But the thing about Walmart, and this is what they pointed out, next to the government, Walmart employs most of the people in North America. Walmart, behind the government, Walmart. So maybe you haven't felt it yet. I know my cousin in Northern Idaho, we love each other and we are struggling to get through this. So we are on opposite end of the stream here, but we love each other. So, um, she hasn't noticed anything. She has not noticed any of these horror things coming down the line. And well, maybe with Walmart going down, then you'll start noticing your neighbors. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, this is how we help ourselves through fiscal responsibility, assessment of goods, return on our investment. We have to harvest and we have to reflect as North America. Maybe we'll be united one day again. I hope so. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So that's the Seven of Pentacles. I jazzed up the pentacle in this picture too in the final run. Looking forward to that, seeing that. Okay, now fifth card, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fifth card. External help, those assisting you for success. Talking about the collective. Yeah, the realm is. We've got the star card. So the universe is absolutely working with us. This is ruled by Saturn, Uranus, and his yes card. The star is about purpose. It's about optimism, inspiration, enlightenment, and spiritual abundance. All right. This is the external help for the collective. Hallelujah, and thank you, thank you, thank you. So far, the arcanas that we got is the star and the moon. Okay, now for the sixth card, what we don't see, hidden influence. Another woman Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, connecting people/lives, ruled by Neptune, a yes card. Queen of Cups is moody. She's intuitive. She's a nurturer. She's the counselor with a kind demeanor. Once again, Stacey Abrams fits the bill. And there's others like her also. And that, so hugging this reading are two women. All right, let's see what the final card is. The source within, the core of the issue. Yeah. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands, and mine is a little different. I think I changed that one, didn't I? Sure. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands. Okay, and this is about perspective. All right, my 10 of Wands. This is the prototype, so we've still got work going on. All right, over here. There's home, or its destination. Here, spirit. This is about perspective, ruled by Saturn. Travail is the energy. Obligation, burdened, hard work, end in sight. That's the core of the issue. That's the source within. We've got to do this. Yeah. And the women, I think, have a heavy, heavy, heavy influence in all this. You know, we're standing in the doorway of the age of Aquarius. The old guards are screaming and strifing and rifling and trying to hang on for all their might and all their worth. Yeah. So let's see what we got here exactly. Let's go over this again. Okay. So what we do see, what we do see what we do see are the people and the lives filled with loss, regret, sorrow, disappointment, and unexpected outcome. What we do see are the doers and planners like Stacey Abrams, the hustler, the one of opulence, the contemplator, the monarchs, the ones devoted to family, people, neighborhoods. You know, we can see them working. What we don't see is the shadow element of the moon and the hidden influence of the Queen of Cups. Again, the woman, right? There are many hidden aspects that we cannot see as a collective. There you go. Yeah, many that we cannot see as a collective. There are levers being worked and pulled in all kinds of directions, searching for the solution or the path, the avenue, the way through to get the other side. And this is going to take a long time because it took a long time to get us in this. Well, Citizens United was it 1986? I did a video on this. I did enough videos on it. So 80s, so, yeah, it could be 40 years before Kumbaya arrives. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This ain't a light switch moment. It's going to take a while. And it's going to take women. The men have shown us for 2,025 years to date on just how they don't have the uterus to get the job done. Yeah. Told a politician that once here locally. He didn't run, and he was replaced by a woman this year. The year I told him that, he did win the election. Following re-election, yeah, I don't think he was on the ticket that time. But anyway, the core issue and the present element. The present element is the same. It's what we don't see. And the core issue, it's going to be hard work. The end is in sight. But it's going to be hard work. It's burdensome, That old saying that freedom ain't free, that ain't no lie. Ain't no lie at all. Bruce Springsteen, I listened to a short video of his. He's on a world tour right now. And he is talking and asking for prayers around the world for America. He's been singing for the soul of America for 50 years. So we got to keep singing for the soul of America. We got to keep the perspective of right, of the perspective of loving ourselves as humans. And, what the hell are we going to look like in the future? I highly suggest and recommend the book, The Future Human by Regina Meredith and Lee Harris. Because we need to think about this, I mean, I think a lot of us have been materialistically submerged, and when you submerge yourself into materialism, the soul is not happy there. I mean, the soul knows that, we need some things, because we are a foreign plant on this planet Earth, which is something I came to a conclusion to probably around 4 or 5 years old, before I ever went to school, because I grew up in the forest. I had no indoor plumbing. I had no running water in the house with my parents when we started out on 10 acres of forest land. It was hard work. It was laborious work every day, every day. And there were people to take care of, family to take care of, animals to take care of. But it was obvious to me that this was not my natural home. And I believe until it becomes obvious to the collective, this is not our natural home. There are fur babies that belong here, creepy crawlies, and fishies, and all kinds. They're not sitting down at some machine or taking a tool and creating what they need to keep warm, or spend months and seasons growing what they need to eat. We are not a natural product of this earth. And once we realize that, we'll be better for it. We really will. We need to take care of each other. When we have babies, you know, my God, how about checking the health of their environment instead of the bank account, you know? Ah, we've got to do it better. We've got to do better. Let's see what the shadow card here. I think I've pretty much gone over this. Oh, I love this. See, this is going to be a success story. It's going to be hard. It's going to be long. It's going to be laborious. But it is a success story in the making. Three of Cups, shadow card, connecting people and lives, ruled by Mercury for harmony, community, celebration, camaraderie, sincere allies. That's what this resonates. That will be the final outcome. 30 to 40 years, but it will be. And it'll be happiness, celebration. So, and that's Ace of Wands, New Seed, then the Sun card, the Empress. Oh my Lord, yes. So, that's my reading for you. Okay. Oh, I forgot I've got oracles. I was going to pull some oracles. So, we have got, I'm done running my mouth. Clarifying life situations, love and career reading, oracles. Okay. Let me shuffle this just a little bit. Oh, it's been a little while since I spent some time like that. I have missed you. And glad when this deck is taken care of. I get that order in. And then I've got to go back to creating my website. I'm over at GitHub. GitHub is like a place where it's like a construction site where I can get it all laid out and all the fixes in and the doodad to make sure it's all working right. And then I have to go hunt down a hosting site, whether I'm going to use Wix or GoDaddy or this or that or. So, and that's for the the digital art that I have created with AI. So cute. This wasn't what I planned to do, but I might, you know. But anyway, I got some really wonderful, wonderful. Uh, it really, I can get lost in, especially the 10 of Wands or the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't wait to get that up on oh, I had two of them flip on me. Okay, this is what we got. I can't wait to get it like on a 15-inch by 15-inch because these are square. They were made in a square frame, and that's the way they should stay. So, you can adjust the size of what you want to put on. But I'm going to have mine put on. I'm thinking canvas. So, anyway, I'll let you know about it when it happens as I'm going along. Okay, on this one, we have one last move flipped out and then Heart's Desire. What's it say? It says, you have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. All right. And then heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Yeah. Keep a song in your heart, and it helps. Not just you, but everyone, everything that affects your world and your reality. Okay, now this one here is clarifying life situations. Okay, money moves oracle. Yep. Okay, are you doing anything to keep yourself busy? You know, don't be sitting in front of no TV or computer screen. Have you planted a flower or hey, maybe you're trying to. One of the things that I do is like when I buy fruit, and this would be a good thing for you to do. You can get sort of planter bags. They got handles on them. You can get all kinds of size, and plant yourself some flowers or vegetables. You know, I take the roots of like celery or anything else at the grocery store that you buy vegetables, fresh vegetables, and sit it in some water, and it'll sprout again. And then shove it in some dirt and let it grow. Create yourself a little garden, okay? No, do something that's real, tangible. You can touch the dirt. It helps. It really does. What? Okay, that was too many there. All right. Okay. All right. This one. Oh, think about siren song. All right. Says, beware the alluring tunes that promise more than they deliver. Listen wisely. It's very good. Very good advice. Very good advice. There we go. All right. One more. This is repair, evolution, growth. I'm going to have these out for a little bit. So it's time to take them out again. Okay. I hope I haven't gone too long in time. All right. And please remember to click the thumbs up button, if you would, please. The algorithm it wants some titillation, and it gets it when you click it. So, anyway, message for the collective, please. Oh, okay, through that one. Give me pause and then it through card. All right. Intuition, wisdom, gifts. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me read this. Honor your innate ability to see, okay, psychically, and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diarying, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. That was a beautiful message to end on. Really, really was. I love that. Okay. All right. Now, remember, if you want to get on the list for the deck, send me an email at LorettaAnn at gmx.com. All right. And with no E. LorettaAnn at gmx.com. All right. Remember, love yourself, love the others, and be the light because you are the light. All right. I love you all. Sending you all agape love. Let me know how you're doing. And I do have an unlisted video for my deck of me going through every card. All right. And I shared that with my homeschool tarot society people. And then there was there was at least 5 that I sent it to in a private email. And then I had 5 others that were just family or friends that wanted them to see that, they're not into any of this, but keep them in the loop. So if you're interested in seeing my unlisted video where I show each card in the deck and talk about, my process, I guess, send me an email and ask me to send you the unlisted video on the consultant tarot deck so you can view it. And I'll be more than happy to do that. All right. All right. Great. All right. I'll let y'all go. Love you. And take real good care of yourself. And like I said, do something that you are not sitting in front of the computer or the TV. Get some fresh air. Work with some dirt. Get yourself a grow bag. Plant a seed. Plant your leftover vegetables. Root. Works great with onions too. Garlic works good. Works good. All right. All right. Letting you go now. Love y'all.